In this video, we're going to discuss Stoic Focus and what the Stoic masters taught us about focusing in our lives and how the lessons of Stoicism can help us actually be better in today's life. But before we dive a little bit deeper, let me bring up the first of two quotes that I'm going to be using in this video, and they're both from Seneca. But here's the first one. To be everywhere is to be nowhere. Seneca. This is a fantastic quote from Seneca. It reminds me a little bit of other ones out there. I think there's a Confucius one that says the man who chases two rabbits catches neither, or is it two dogs? I can't quite remember. But this is a fairly common productivity hack that modern day business gurus will tell you that multitasking is a myth. And it is a myth. We can't do it. It's called switch tasking. You can check it out for yourself through some Google research, that we can only really focus on one thing at a time. And to be everywhere is to be nowhere is a really, really great piece of advice if you're on a personal development journey or if you're trying to achieve anything in your life. Focusing on a small set of goals or activities daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, you'll see much more progression than if you're just trying to do everything at once or trying to be everywhere at once. For instance, I'm currently focusing on my YouTube channel, which I have done over the last 3 years, and now as a side bracket to that, I've got a little bit of focus on Twitter. Notice I didn't say Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, or any other social media app, TikTok. I didn't say all of them. I had one which I have now got a bit of traction and I'm stable on, and I've now switched my focus a little bit to a second one. A lot of people, when they're starting out on a personal development journey, are a little bit like when people first start out on social media. They'll be on all platforms: YouTube, Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and they'll try to take on this like mass approach, and it just doesn't work. You should find your groove and stick to it until you achieve something, and then you move on to a different task or you layer things on top of the achievements you've already made. So take this advice from Seneca. Don't be everywhere. Be somewhere. Pick a focus and stick with it for a while. And that brings me to the second quote I want to discuss on focus that the Stoics can teach us about how to get more done and be better in our lives. And again, this one comes from Seneca. If a man knows not which port he sails, no wind is favorable. Seneca. Again, this is a killer quote from Seneca. The man that doesn't know which port he is sailing to, no wind is favorable. If you don't have goals, or if you haven't picked out your 4 or 5 activities that you're going to focus on daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly, you'll get lost. You'll be everywhere and nowhere, like the previous quote. Having a port to sail to, having a destination is going to get you there a lot quicker than just getting on your boat and sailing out into the big wide sea and being like, hey, I don't know where I'm going, but who cares? At least I'm out sailing. That's not how you succeed in life. And the Stoics knew that 2,000 plus years ago, and today's modern business coaches know that. You got to pick your goals and you've got to focus on them. And whether that's 6 months, a year, 2 years, or even 3 years to hit certain goals, like it took me 3 years to get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, that was my destination. And I stuck to that destination over 3 years. So I wasn't everywhere and nowhere at the same time. I had a port that I was sailing to, and I got to it eventually. And as they say, it doesn't matter how long the journey took you, just as long as you get there. That's what really, really matters. And that's what the Stoics are really teaching us about focus and about goals. Gotta have them, gotta do it. Anyway, I hope you found these 2 quotes helpful. I hope they resonate with you. If you like this video, hit that like button, and also hit that subscribe button if you want to come on and join my struggling to succeed journey here. Thanks very much for watching, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Make it a good one.